5 marketing marvels that'll have your business thriving in 2011. Now, these are actually things that will change the way that you do business, and they'll have your competition wondering what happened. Before I get into what they are, I'd like to talk to you about what these industries have in common. That's the train and locomotive, newspaper, publishing, and manufacturing industry. Well, they all missed a massive shift in their industry, and rather than capitalize on it, all 3 of them were crushed by it. Well, here's how it happened. The train and locomotive industry, cars and trucks came along. Henry Ford, the assembly line, cars were massively popular, and the locomotive industry simply couldn't keep up with them. Now, manufacturing, offshoring in developing countries. China, who knew? They became a big factor. People would work for pennies on the dollar overseas. Manufacturing locally was not able to keep up with it, and they were crushed by it. Well, here's the big one that's happening right now. Newspaper, print. Well, why did newspapers fail? Well, traditionally, if you look at it, newspapers relied on 3 sources of revenue. That was subscriptions, newsstand sales, and advertising revenue. The problem with that model that they have, though, is the newspapers are not able to support themselves based solely on the subscriptions and the newsstand sales. In fact, the editor of the San Francisco Chronicle claimed that they lose $1 million a week. This is before the advertising revenue came in. So, newspaper is not really in the business of selling you in the news. What their business is putting ads in front of your face. Newspapers were advertisers. The problem now is with the new media world, people are moving away from print and they're moving into the digital online world. But now, what do you think advertisers are doing when the people are moving away? Well, you guessed it, they're following them. So what ruined the newspaper? Well, it was the internet. And the electronic readers are what's wreaking havoc on print industry right now, with Amazon and their Kindle. And this can happen to you too, especially if you're depending on old media. If you're currently using the newspaper, yellow pages, postcards, space ads, billboards, you run the risk of being crushed by your competition. I'm here to make sure that it doesn't happen. Old media doesn't work as well as it used to. And your customers, the young ones, the old ones, are all using new media. And they're using it to decide with whom they're going to do business. And right now, the choice is not you. The new media revolution. And this is online video. 26 billion online videos are viewed every month. And this is just in the US alone. This makes online video more than 60% of all internet traffic. And YouTube the number 4 search engine online. This is huge. And it's a big paradigm shift. Your customers aren't where they used to be. And you need to be where your customers are every day. So where are they today? Well, they're online and they're on their phones. But just having a web page isn't going to get you contact with them. It just isn't enough anymore. You need to be a respected and trusted authority online. Now, old static web page that's been sitting around for 3 years, or the yellow page ad that you're paying for, just isn't going to get it done for you. But does new media work locally? It absolutely does. More than 43% of all internet searches are local and include the location right in the search. Even non-local search includes local data. In fact, when you're done with this video, if you fill out the form to your right, included in it will be a Google Places cheat sheet that I've put together for you in order to give your business a head start and show up in the local search. In fact, let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look at a Loganville furnace repair. Now, don't follow the little line there, but if you look at the top blue box right there, that is local search. And Google will pull local businesses from Google Maps which needs to be optimized in a certain way, which everything will be gone over in the cheat sheet, and it puts it up here when Google is aware that there's a local intent for everything. Google's moving everything into the local arena. Now, if you follow the arrow down to the bottom blue box, you'll see that videos are showing up. Both of them are for Logan Furnace Repair. Now, video is the most desired content by consumers, and they show up in the local search results. And the top one obviously comes basically from local business directories. Now, I know what you're thinking. I mean, that's great for Loganville Furnace Repair, but are my clients really looking for me online? You bet they are. But today's fast-paced internet world, it only takes seconds to lose them. You have to remember, we have high-speed internet now. So even if you're lucky enough to show up in Google's top 10 results, people have no problem checking out all of your competitors. It's not a big investment of time for them. They can check out all of them within 2 minutes. And if you're not supplying the information that they're looking for, you've already lost a potential customer. So I'm going to let you in on new media's dirty secret. And I'm going to show you how to capitalize on all the new media that we've just discussed. And we can do it for less than you spend on a paltry, text-only, yellow pages ad in a book that someone's probably using to prop up their table. The crazy part is, you can do this month after month after month, and your competition won't know what's happening. So let's talk about these 5 marketing marvels that I promised you earlier. First, short videos and articles to be distributed throughout the internet. These are going to funnel back, including a lead capture campaign to grab all those leads you're so desperately in need of and turn them into paying customers. Followed up by a follow-up campaign. We're going to make sure that you're visible in local search directories and create targeted internet ads for your business. We're going to add 5 more to ensure absolute market domination. Video blogs, podcasting, Facebook, Twitter, and smartphone applications. And we do it all for you. We'll establish all the new media accounts. We'll produce short videos and distribute them to over 100 places. Set up online lead capture mechanisms. Set up automatic follow-up. We'll get you listed in all the local search directories. I mean, really what we're doing is we're setting up and we're running a full new media advertising campaign for you. And we only do it for you. That's right. We will only contract with one business in your category, in your marketplace, and as long as we're working together, you're going to be the only one that I am working with. So what you need to do is fill out the form to the right and make sure that your spot isn't already taken by one of your competition.